hate to admit it, but I've worked at a multitude of minimum wage jobs. I would like to refer to them as hell. All of them following the same theme. They're unstructured, chaotic, and overwhelming. As a person who's more reserved, quiet, and value peace, you can see where that begins to clash. Starting with all of my fast food jobs, I want you to picture yourself in a hot, steamy climate. Multiple different beeping sounds going on, multiple people talking from every direction of you. Some people screaming, your head throbbing. You have to do multiple different tasks simultaneously at sonic speed. Your feet are begging for mercy. People are talking shit and being rude. And all of this going on for 8 hours straight. Let's not forget to mention you possibly don't get a break to sit down and eat. So you're probably hungry. Or should I say hangry? All of this on an empty fucking stomach. Are you with me now? Let's come back to me. I've already mentioned I'm reserved and I value peace. As you can see, that environment latches its claws and strip away any semblance of peace. I worked at most of the popular food chains. If you think of one, I most likely worked there. My very first job was a fast food main chain. I was 16 and expected some form of professionalism. I was gravely mistaken. The general manager that hired me told me, unprompted, might I add, about another coworker being stalked by her baby daddy on my first day. Way to set the scene, Debbie. At that time, I realized when I gave them my social security number and signed those papers, I've been shackled and made the worst mistake of my life. I knew it was going to be downhill from there. I mean, at the end of the day, what did I expect for minimum wage? $300 check at the end of a soul-sucking week. The characters that I met throughout each job was a rinse and repeat. Same archetype. They were cliquey, stuck up, insufferable. You got the macho man, the bootlicker. Coworkers that wanted to be the boss. We get paid the same amount. Person that worked there all their fucking life, also known as a parental figure. They would always get called like mommy or papa. You have the micromanagers, the lazy managers, and then the quiet, awkward outlier person. That was me. While they had their cliques, gossips, and whispers about each other's sexual relations, I hate to spoil it, but they were fucking each other. I was left making the food by myself while they were outside taking their fucking 100th smoke break. 100th. This happened on too many occasions of different jobs. It's giving me war flashbacks. Listen, I can't right now. Being in that kitchen for 8+ hours, the smell started seeping into my skin. I started having nightmares of me being the food they sold and hearing the sounds of the kitchen. Yes, working fast food gave me temporary PTSD. Unfortunately, I haven't even scratched the surface. The customers deserve their own series. You meet intriguing characters in an hourly basis. One thing it taught me was how intentionally disgusting and cruel people can be. The customers made the job worse. What do you mean? You as an adult isn't intentionally shredding ass all over the floors, walls, and other places other than the toilet. I want you to keep in mind, I witness every customer that enters and exits. I monitor my surroundings. Every time somebody rip ass everywhere, the only people that was present was able-bodied adults. What the fuck do you mean I have to clean it? When the fuck did I sign up to deal with biohazards? Another thing, working minimum wage jobs taught me how these companies will drain you for every last penny. And then some. They're getting their money worth plus more. Now let's get back to the kitchen. A lot of the times I worked night shifts at most of the fast food jobs I worked at. Typically we were understaffed. There was multiple times it was me and one other person closing. Let's say we close at 1 a.m. We start doing our closing duties and we don't get out until 4 to 5 a.m. That's because a few members before didn't even try to clean up their mess before leaving. The job expects you to give them a deep cleaning. By the way, I've seen people do deep cleanings that the job expects from us elsewhere for $3,000. It was a 6-man crew and took an entire shift, 8+ hours. Yet they expected us to do it in 1 hour. I can go on and on about my torture at fast food, but we have to get into another beast. Retail. Retail is the second beast. Similar to the first with like one exception. It's not as hot and sticky. Maybe 2, because the hours suck ass in retail. Notice how I didn't mention anything about smell being one of the exceptions in retail? Yeah, because now you're in closer proximity with people. Even closer proximity with people. Let's just say not everybody believe in deodorant or baths. It's more common than you think, unfortunately. They also rip ass everywhere but the toilet and their bathroom as well. They take showers in the bathroom sink. They attempt to try on undergarments. Some places actually allow people to try on undergarments. Think of bikinis, panties, bras, boxers. The co-workers got the same shit going on. Just like in fast food. The customers are the same slick dipshits. Some attempting to tell you their whole life story while you have 40 people behind them waiting to get checked out. Others are slow as possible when they're trying to get their items and go. Others harassing you while you're currently caged and muzzled. Creepy sexual advances from people. Unnecessary attitudes. People asking obvious questions while you're in the middle of something. Have a complete disregard for everything around them. They become intentionally dirty because they know somebody is going to clean it. A lot of people are loud. I get held verbally hostage. People are obnoxious. They're insufferable. The overt theft. They steal right in front of your face. I can go on and on, but we'll be here too long. Another thing that makes this worse is they also want you to be a robot and greet every single customer that walks through those doors. If not, you get penalized. Have I ever mentioned that the similarities in both is they lack proper training? Or is that self-explanatory because I mentioned their lack of structure? My feet still doing the Dougie during all of this, toes all crunched up, spine begging for mercy, stomach blaring alarms, head spinning. To put the icing on the cake, my checks are little. I get no money. I'm broke. I'm poor. The heartbreak of the century. Takeaway, minimum wage jobs aren't for me. If you've never worked a minimum wage, retail, fast food job, I am begging you, pleading with you to keep your innocence. They will strip you raw and throw you in the shredder. It's pure agony. Stay clean and don't do the time like I did.